YouTube, I am trying something new with my channel. I have been like reading a lot of things that have been going on in the makeup world, a bunch of news, some new releases, things like that. So I thought I would come to you maybe once a week if there is like makeup news that I can give you once a week, and just kind of share with you the things that I have been reading. The first thing that I am going to talk to you about is the purple elephant in the room, and that is the new release from Tarte, the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. I have watched Alyssa Ashley's video. I think I watched it a couple of days ago, and then today I watched the video that Jackie Aina did with Alyssa Ashley, and how they felt about the foundations. And to be honest with you, I felt exactly the same way they did. I think that it was a complete bunch of crap. The 3 dark shades that they came out with, actually one of them wasn't even really a dark shade. It was too light for me to be considered I guess tan, and maybe some lighter skinned women of color would be able to wear this foundation. But the other 2 darker shades in each formula, because they have a hydrating formula and they have a matte formula, the 2 darker shades in the hydrating formula as well as the matte formula were super orange. I was also on Instagram because as soon as I heard about everything that was going on with Tarte, I took to Instagram instantly and I looked for the picture that they had, because I knew they had to have some kind of picture when they launched that foundation. So I looked for the picture, clicked on it, and noticed that the comments had been closed for that foundation. But in every other post they put after it, I noticed that people were posting a bunch of palm trees. Not quite sure what that palm tree thing meant. Some people said it was like entering some giveaway, which I didn't see anything about a giveaway. And a lot of people were saying it was a way to sort of drown out them trying to stop people talking about this train wreck of a launch that they had with this Shape Tape foundation. I don't think also that Tarte did a really good job of apologizing. First of all, if you are a person like me, you don't pay much attention to Instagram stories. I hardly ever click on those little circles and see what people's Instagram story is about. And they chose to put their apology on an Instagram story. I think they did speak with someone else as well, but they put the major apology on an Instagram story and was trying to make people think that people of color were not an afterthought. Yeah, we already have these foundations in the works, and something about the other ones will be released seasonally, as if my skin tone will get any lighter. Like, it's January the 21st. My skin is not going to get any lighter. I need a foundation that I can use now. Granted, in the summertime I might get slightly dark, but not really dark enough to worry about waiting until like it gets warmer to buy another foundation. So that was a bunch of bunk. In 2017, Fenty Beauty did what the people should have been doing all along. They came out with 40 shades in the first launch of their first foundation. She really put a lot of thought into the fact that she wanted everybody to be able to try her foundation. So she came off the bat with 40 foundation shades. Now, a company that has been in business as long as Tarte has been in business should be doing that and more. What they need to do, I think, is take notes from Fenty Beauty, who's sort of embarrassing them at this point, and they need to get on it. They need to get with the game. People of color are spending billions of dollars on cosmetics. It's only fair that we be represented, because you're taking our money, so we need to be represented as well as all other shades. So that is my take on that whole Tarte Shape Tape debacle. I was going to purchase the foundation because I think it's similar to a foundation that I already have of theirs in shade. I have decided I am not going to spend my money on it. It is $39 for one thing. And if they can't include a larger demographic, then I'm not going to spend my money on that foundation. So that is that on the Tarte Shape Tape. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is something that I heard earlier last week on the news, and I said this couldn't possibly be it. I heard that a former employee of Ulta was saying that they were cleaning the makeup and reselling it. So I kind of started reading, and what is her name? It's her Twitter handle is Fatina MXO. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but she went on Twitter and she was saying that her manager was training staff on how to clean and repackage products so they can be put back on shelves and resold to customers. She stated that they were reselling everything from makeup to skin and hair care products to fragrances to tools like hair and makeup tools, just about everything they were reselling. To be fair, Ulta's corporate is saying that, or a spokesperson from Ulta is saying that it is not their policy to resell anything that has been used or damaged. The policy is for them to sort of catalog the things that are returned and then to destroy them. So I don't know. I've not heard any customers, even though in her little Twitter rant, I guess, she was saying that she was seeing that she was getting like comments from people all over the country who were saying that they received something from Ulta and it wasn't new, it was used or whatever. I have never ever had that issue and hope to never have that issue with Ulta. As far as I know, they do destroy things. Like if you ever watch those videos where the ladies go dumpster diving for makeup, there's always tons and tons of used and destroyed makeup. And when I say they destroy it, they go to extremes to destroy this makeup, even though these people still get it out of the trash and use it anyway. But she said that the customers were training them how to clean like the eyeshadow palettes and to put them back on the shelves. She said that they were teaching them how to sort of melt down the cream type products so that they look brand new again, and that those weren't even being sanitized. She said that, let me see, I got my note here. She said that she called corporate, and that corporate said that, you know, something about with mascara, they do try to be a little careful about being sanitary or something like that. What she said corporate told her, and the statement from the spokesperson at Ulta is completely different. I would like to hope that they are being more vigilant now at this point since it's come out, with retraining these employees, firing some of those managers who are telling these people to repackage these things. If I worked there, I would be completely quitting. If you told me that I had to re-clean, re-sanitize, and repackage something and put it back on the shelf to sell to somebody who's unsuspecting, thinking they're getting something brand new. Her final little bit of advice for anybody that was shopping there was to make sure you check your makeup before you leave the store to make sure that you don't get anything that appears to be used. So that is that on the little Ulta scandal. Alright, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about was a situation with hard candy. So back in the fall of last year, the hashtag #MeToo became really popular. It became a way to start a conversation about, for those of who are being either sexually abused or harassed. Hard Candy in turn decided that they wanted to take that hashtag and trademark it and apply it to their fragrances and their makeup. They decided that it would be a way to bring sort of attention to the movement and that they would be donating the profits from the sales to this hashtag Me Too. So social media went off and let them know that they were not having it. On top of that, the hashtag Me Too movement is not an organization, so I don't even know where they came up with that idea they will be donating their profits to something that's not even an organization. They did say that they have in the past kind of quietly donated to organizations that supported women's causes, but this is, hashtag Me Too is like a conversation starter. It's not an organization. So hence they cannot even donate the profits. So they got so much backlash from social media that they have decided that they are going to withdraw the application. It didn't make sense for them to even try to hashtag it, need to trademark the hashtag anyway. And I'm super excited that they kind of decided they weren't going to be so stupid and try to hashtag something. And I feel like they just wanted to capitalize on whatever is going on now, and I guess bring attention to their products, because I don't know how well they're doing. I don't hear much about hard candy, but that was a stupid decision, and let me know what you think about that one. Alright, and the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about is a few launches for new items coming out for spring 2018, and I have got to take a look at my notes for this. If I can find pictures of these items, I will put them here, maybe. The first thing I wanted to talk about is going to be from Bite Beauty. They have a new line of their limited edition line of their Muse Bouche, and I hope I'm saying that right, lipsticks that is called Astrology by Bite. So what it will be ultimately is like a lipstick for every zodiac sign. It is sort of available on Sephora right now. The only sign that I saw was Aquarius, though, which is a pretty color, but not my zodiac sign. The price of the lipsticks are going to be $28, and if you want to see what that one color looks like, you can see it on Sephora.com. The next one is going to be from NARS, and it is the Danger Control eyeshadow palette. It is going to be 6 eyeshadows. They call them multi-dimensional eyeshadows. What they are is like holographic eyeshadows, pastel holographic eyeshadows, and you can either use them wet or dry. They are sheer, but you can build them up. The price of the, and this is also a limited edition launch, the price of the palette is going to be $49. It's going to be a Sephora exclusive. They had, no, I don't think. I can't find right now. If I can find, I will put it somewhere here or in the description of when it's going to be available. I could not find the launch date for that one. The next one that I want to talk to you is from Pat McGrath, and it is her mothership, her Decadence Mothership 4 palette and Matter Trance lipstick. So she's going to come out with a 10 eyeshadow palette, and it's going to be $125. We know that Pat McGrath is a little bit pricey, and the lipsticks are going to be $38 a piece, and they're going to come in 10 shades. They had a launch for this one on, like a pre-sale for it on Sephora on January 18th. Missed that one, but I did go on patmcgrath.com, and I did see that they were available on the Pat McGrath website if you want to check them out there. That is it, you all. This is my first sort of Makeup Monday news video. I know it's a little bit rocky. It's like not really comfortable for me to do this. I'm not like that well versed. I'm used to talking to you about what I have in my hand and not like things that are going on. So hopefully as I do these videos they will get better and better, but I hope you did kind of learn something new from this video today. Thank you all so much for watching, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.